As you saw in my last video, I landed in New York City. Sadly, our bags were super late getting off the plane, and my phone was dead and somehow I'd lost my really good charging cord. That would be a problem almost immediately. It was way past midnight, and after I got some juice, I called my hotel to confirm my reservation, and as I suspected, it was canceled. They were cool enough not to charge me after explaining I had just landed and put in the notes that I would be a late arrival, but it's okay. So I asked, could I rebook? Sadly, they were overbooked. Go figure. That was no biggie, I thought. Let me check the big boy and big girl chains. Nope, $1,000 for a room there. Check the aggregators like Booking, Expedia, Priceline. I found something in the Bronx for under $200. Well, that sounded like a good deal. Well, the pictures looked good from the net until I got to the hotel. It was the Hotel 365 in the Bronx. As soon as I got out of the lift, I smelled enough weed for a George Clinton concert and then some. Strike one. I walked in and looked around to see the lobby is basically an enclosed glass receptionist desk and a broken vending machine. I tell the receptionist I had a reservation. She was beyond overwhelmed. Strike two. Another gentleman from out of the country was also there with a reservation. The problem was they only had one room left. Strike three. Sadly, my phone died again. This might have been a sign from the travel gods. The receptionist was gracious enough to A, let me charge my phone, and B, got me connected with another hotel. I looked it up, and it was recently renovated, and I thought, okay, let's give it a shot. I was sleepy, it was way past 2 a.m., and I just wanted to lay my head down. I wanted to take photos and film inside the lobby, but my phone was dead, number one, and there was some interesting looking people that waffled in and out the lobby. Now, I'm not hating on anybody, but you just know when you need to keep your good cameras put away. Read all the reviews on this hotel, the Bronx 365, and on all the popular travel websites. Start at the worst and work your way up. You'll see that even many of the 5-star reviews say in kind of an offhand way, this place sucks. It was interesting to see that there are a lot of people still out. Restaurants and some clubs were still jumping. This is, after all, the Boogie Down Bronx. I ended up at the Tremont Hotel. The lobby looked a lot nicer, no weed smell. Took out my UV light and the room seemed cleaned. Wiped down most of the surfaces, took a shower, put on my hoodie, warm-ups, and socks till the meeting contact, for I was still a little skeptical. Turned out not to be bad at all. One disclaimer, there's one microwave and it's in the lobby. Woke up the next morning and walked down the street in search of a phone cable and breakfast. Found a decent cable at a dollar store and ate at Dunkin' Donuts. It really hit the spot. Walked a couple more blocks while my phone charged in the room and then headed back where they are on you about the checkout time. Love the vibe of the Tremont section of the Bronx. It's a vibrant mix of peoples, housing styles, and it was great to see the availability of services like fresh groceries, banks, salons, etc. in the area. in a Lyft talking to my driver, Mary, who's from Puerto Rico. We revel in our love for salsa and merengue and mofongo. She schools me up on some great places to visit in town, and I'm forever grateful. She drops me off back in the South Bronx to do some more exploration of the cultural landscape. First, I dropped my luggage off at one of those rent-a spaces for your luggage. It was less than $20 for 6 hours. It turns out it was an Indian restaurant called Hungry Birds. You basically leave your bags in the dining area. I know, kinda sketch, but I said a prayer to the travel gods. Another family from out of town were already there. The wife was skeptical as well, but as I told her, where else you gonna store your bags? At this point, I'm hoping for the best. She gives the dad the business about how nervous she is, and all I could do was just laugh. I left and explored more and headed to my next adventure. You'll see a hint to what that is somewhere in this video.
Not normally, it's my tradition.
It's a mom thing.
I'm sorry, yeah. It is.
I get it.
New Yorkers get a bad rep as being rude, but I was able to strike up conversations with people from various nationalities and walk of life. Mass media often portrays the Bronx as this fortress of violence and other crimes. This is New York, after all, the largest city in the United States. Of course there's going to be crime. There's crime in some of the smallest cities of the United States. Don't be afraid to visit the Bronx, but be vigilant. That applies everywhere. At the end of the day, we all want a great life, right? I'll be back to explore the Bronx more in future episodes.